Looks like I'm typing on added 87. I almost forgot how relaxed life is here. There's so much space. And people just start conversations with you as if they don't have to be somewhere else. Which is probably true. Yeah, true. So far I delivered quite a few packages and letters, home movies, and even the living creature. I'm not sure if Mort in that moment would be called living, but sure. Oh, I missed something. Oh, you'll caught it. But not before ending this week with 2 meetings beforehand, an old one and a very new one. Should be interesting. Is she writing just like blog posts, or is this like a group email catching her up on what she's doing, or catching her coworkers up?
Up here!
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up! You just have to watch your step on the third ledge. Should be good.
I have to watch my step on the third leg? Or third ledge? Should we be cautious? Should we ask what she said again? Or should we just be confident and steer right into danger? I completely got what you just said and I'm coming up.
I completely got what you just said, and I'm coming up.
This is going to be terribly... Oh no, she successfully got up. Phew, I'm up in one piece.
Phew. I'm up. In one piece. It's all good. Call off the dogs.
Bit treacherous.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
Oh, that is really nice. It sure is. That view gets me every time.
Sure is. Oh, that view. Gets me every time.
Sounds like you're starting to remember what's great about PO.
After school, talking about whatever
Those
we felt
times
like.
we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? And they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail. In fact...
How much do you want to bet those beers were rotten?
Kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh,
like,
it totally
expired.
was.
Did you have to bring that up
Ew,
again?
Ugh. Did you have to bring that up again? I was not counting on getting that much in touch with my younger self.
It's a bad memory to remember.
I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
I feel the same way.
I feel the same way.
So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
You know, I went to university, got a job.
And maybe it's now it's time for something different. Am I just going to
And
retire
maybe
back to
now
PO?
It's time for something different.
Is it now? Providence Oak's different enough for you?
Well, maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
Possibly someone? Possibly something? Who's to know? That's for me to know.
That's for me to know and me to find out.
Ooh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right. I'm back.
How about you? How have you been? I mean, really?
What about you? How have you been? I mean, really?
Really? It's been great, and it's been tough.
Understandable.
You know, I guess it's like that for everyone. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or at least that's what they told me when I applied. So I decided to stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff, you know. I picked up some shifts at the diner, Barry and I reconnected, got married, and then Max came along. You haven't met him yet,
I have not met him.
He turns 13 in a few months. Time flies. Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Lined up a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
Sounds like you were ready to leave PO at that point.
Sounds like you were ready to leave PO at that point.
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was.
Yeah,
just
no
about
kidding,
to
I
get
bet.
somewhere with my music.
It sucks
I
to
just
have
couldn't let them
an
down.
illness come on like
So
that.
I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan. Picked up his shifts at the diner.
Where was Barry in all this?
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great.
That's
He
great.
divided tasks
It's always
at
nice to
the
have a really good
house,
partner
and he
during all
took
this
care of Uncle
crap
Stan
happening.
when he could. No questions asked. He was just there.
I feel bad for anything bad I said about him on day 2. I can't imagine having to make that
I can't
choice.
imagine what it must have been like to make that choice.
I see where you're going, but honestly, I count myself lucky in a way. It gave me time to assess.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
I get that. Do you ever feel stuck?
Do you ever feel stuck?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it
That
felt
would be
like
kind
too
of fun.
much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it.
It'd be cool to have your own the diner named after
The way
yourself.
things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo.
That would have
He
sucked
basically
worse for her
raised me.
probably if she wasn't there to say goodbye
I'm
to
grateful I
Stan.
got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old P.O. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did.
I'm so sorry I
I'm
wasn't
so
there.
sorry I wasn't there.
I don't
A
want
lot
you
of
to
life
feel
changes
sorry.
for her that she wasn't
We all
present
have
around.
our own lives to live, right? I mean,
Yeah, I guess
you
so.
could have done more to keep in touch. You were really kind of a turd in that respect, I have to tell you. But
Honestly, I don't that.
it's life, right?
That's
It's in the
that's
past.
understandable
I'm
and
just
a
glad
good
you're here, right now,
criticism.
looking at the lake with me. It's good to know it's never too late to make new memories. So, ready to descend to the world below?
I think so. Seems like it's time.
Yeah, seems like it's time.
Come on then.
Oh yeah, movie night with Lori. Some reason I thought it was set during the day, and I was very concerned about why it got
Hello?
skipped.
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
What? Oh, Steve. Oh, hi, Steve. I'm not interested in telemarketing.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in telemarketing.
That's a way
There
funnier
it is,
response.
silly. It's me, Steve. Please, tell me to calm down.
Calm down, Steve.
Calm down, Steve.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right?
Yeah?
They read our great pitch. They loved it, and they want to buy 250,000 copies of Added
Jesus,
87.
that's great, actually.
250,000.
That is literally $8.75 million.
I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
I'll see what I can do, Steve.
I'll see what I can do, Steve.
Don't worry.
Awesome. I'll be in
Remember,
touch again this evening.
don't forget,
I'm
I
so
am
excited.
doing a whole other job
just
in
can't
this
hide it.
town.
It's official.
I love horror
I love
movies.
horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing. Thank you for watching with me, Miss
I
W.
think my spouse would definitely agree with that.
You're welcome. I'm never going to sleep again.
Ha! Maybe you shouldn't have watched the movie.
Yeah, I think that probably would have. That's probably smart.
Man, I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
I understand that. Aren't you like 15 years old or
Move
something?
out? Aren't you 15 years old or something?
I just want a hard
Almost
number.
16, and yeah.
Almost
Don't
60.
get me
Okay, so yeah,
wrong,
pretty
I love
much
tinkering and I love
right around
working
where I
in my
thought.
father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world. I want to meet more people.
I get
I'm
that.
sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks, and I'm homeschooled.
And your parents don't let you watch horror movies?
And your parents don't let you
going
watch
to
horror
be determined
movies?
that Meredith's stuck on that.
It's so frustrating. They want me to work in my dad's shop once I'm done with school, and I'm just not sure if I want that, you know? And
I
you
get
left
that.
when you were younger, so
It's hard
I
to
figured
break
maybe
away
you
from
had
what
some
your
advice
parents
for me.
want you to do.
Oh, well, maybe. I think
Maybe you could start traveling.
maybe once you're done with school, you can start traveling. Go out and see the world, like you said you wanted. Meet new people, do new things. Be a free spirit.
I think that could be cool too. But I'd have to get my license first.
Yeah,
And a car.
that would be
But
definitely
I
useful.
guess I can save up money while I'm working for my dad anyway.
True.
And I've always wanted to see the Smithsonian Museum. Or Sequoia National Park in Cali.
That would be an amazing thing for you to see, honestly. I've never seen it. I would like to. Plenty of stuff just waiting out there
See?
for you.
Plenty of stuff just waiting out there for you to come and visit. You have 2 years left of high school, more than enough time to get your license and save up for a car.
You're right, Meredith. Thank you. Also for talking to me and stuff.
No
You're
problem.
very welcome, Lori. I had a lot of
It
fun
seems like
tonight.
this is a talk she
Me
needed.
too. I should get home soon. Later, Meredith.
Later.